Hi, I'm Jim Flynn with Flynn Family Music, and I'm here with clarinet x530. This is a Vito Rezzotone 3 Dazzler clarinet. It's very special because it's one of the only colored clarinets that isn't made in China, and it actually works. It's actually a very solid clarinet. If you want a red clarinet, this is the one for you. It's got great corks right here. Very little wear on the keys. I'll show you the back side of it. And I'll do a suction test to make sure that the keys seal, or the pads seal perfectly. Nice crisp pop on the suction test. Nice crisp pop on the blow test, so the top section seals perfectly. Let me show you the bottom section. The bottom section has had very little use, and if you look at the cork on the bottom section, the cork ends right there. But what I did is there was actually a chip in the bottom of it. So what I did is I took the end section off a parts horn and I glued it into the bottom of the bell so that it still fits in perfectly right here. But first, let me give it a suction test, and then I'll show you how perfectly it fits. Crisp pop with the suction. Crisp pop with the blow. Let me put a little cork grease on this. This would be a great clarinet for Christmas themed events. So I have this case. This is an awesome case. It's the Vito. They call them a safety case. They were supposed to be bright colors to hopefully as a safety measure to protect kids on the way to school. I think it looks really awesome, and it's a very fashionable case. It'd be great for Christmas time. And this fits in perfectly. I won't be using the red mouthpiece. It comes with a red mouthpiece. It's just a standard Vito mouthpiece. I won't be using that to test play this instrument out of sanitary concerns. I'll be using my own mouthpiece. Every instrument that I sell is tested twice. Once when I photograph it, and also when I make this video. If there's anything that needs to be tweaked, I delete the video and bring it right back to the bench so that it can play perfectly. I don't want to discourage the next generation's Benny Goodman because they get an instrument that doesn't work absolutely perfectly. I'm much better at fixing clarinets than playing them, so the way that I play them is more to test for leaks than to create beautiful music, much to the chagrin of my neighbors. Let me put a little cork grease on my own mouthpiece. This has been 30 different clarinets today. But yeah, it's a gorgeous looking instrument. If you're looking for a red clarinet, this is the one. Don't get one of the Chinese ones. The Chinese ones are made out of very cheap metal. And you can play them for like a day, and then they start to go out of alignment. And most repair people refuse to work on them because they're just going to go right back out of alignment again. But this is a quality American-made instrument that will work good. All right, so on to the test play. Let me adjust my reed. My reed on there a little. Sorry about that. Dramatic. Here's the B flat linkage. You can see that I get perfect seal with that. A lot of times beginning clarinet players have a hard time doing something that's called crossing the break. That's going between these two notes. That's very easy to do on this instrument because it has such good seal. Let me do the trill keys. I don't do this often, so hopefully I hit it. This instrument works perfectly. You can see get a good feel for how it looks. It looks awesome. And along with this green case, this is definitely, you're going to be the coolest person in the world with this thing. But anyways, it plays perfectly. Thanks a lot for listening. And thank you to my neighbors for not getting too mad at me.